You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Who's the other ladies that you battled?
Sister Outspoken. I battled Chrissy Yamaguchi.
Okay.
I think that's the four. Yeah, so
Four ladies, alright. So, what's the difference between the ladies that you battled thus far and Bonnie Godiva? I mean, of course, you're going to see the full thing in face-to-face tomorrow on stage, but just from the prep standpoint, looking at her as an artist, what's the differences that you see?
From a prep standpoint, I think it's more so, not so much, this isn't disrespect, it's just not so much about who's in front of me, but more so who I'm in front of. And so, preparing for a crowd of Sister Outspoken, I'm in front of 20, 30 people. It's different from a crowd of thousands of people watching on the stream and then thousands of people in the audience. So it's like I can do a bunch of multi-syllables and go into pockets where I'm talking about super theological stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm in the crowd where niggas gonna boo. You start, you know what I'm saying, like losing interest. So I'm like, all right, bet. I have to be mindful that most of the people out there probably don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't know about the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bet. I gotta prepare and then win people over. You know what I'm saying, and keep that attention. Because it's easy to, you know what I'm saying, we break out in one round and then like after that it's like, all right, well now it's died down. So how do you keep leveling up and keep people engaged? So definitely. For me it's more so about the audience in the midst of who I'm battling. Yeah.
I do want to clarify one thing for everybody that's tuned in and might watch this in the morning every day before we get to the stage. Especially with somebody like you. I mean, Brian got a pen too, but you, the way you rhyme and put your shit together is extremely intricate. And you mentioned, 1,000 people in front of you and having to cater to the crowd. We are at Believe Music Hall tomorrow, but we downstairs. Like the downstairs part of Believe Music Hall is considered almost like a small room. You know what I'm saying? I want people to continue to hear us say that. Because people here in Believe Music Hall thinking that, damn, I'm walking into Max Out. Nah,
That's what I wrote for,
right? Sorry, you didn't pay attention. But,
I get what he was trying to say though.
Yeah,
There is a difference of how you have to rate. Because when I first came out, multis was all I did. Like if I look at my multis was my shit. That shit easy. That's how you do that shit all day. It's gonna make people react. But I started to realize when heavy punches started to come out, like, oh shit, they punching me. Like, all right, I gotta start punching now. So you definitely gotta adapt. But you do want to keep the part of yourself that's unique and intricate as well.
Yeah, I think this battle, especially catching a nice smaller room, fresh crowd, you guys are gonna get the respect that you guys need. A battle like XL Danger, we're gonna hear every bar. It's gonna be that type of setting. So I'm glad that we downstairs in Believe Music Hall where it's a smaller type of situation.
Yeah, and for the people that do know the narrative, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they want me to go into those pockets. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't see the reason to. Like, octuple times. I'm like, I don't have any octuple times. That was hard enough. But yeah, like for me, I really just want to show, that there's a reason why you booked it.
So let me ask you this. You've obviously battled the ladies before, but for any fans that haven't seen those battles, and for any fans that might still know that you're a Christian battle rapper, this is battle rap. So, we look for a certain thing. On a scale of 1 to 10, from a Christian side, like what type of disrespect we expecting tomorrow?
Disrespect?
Disrespect. Are you gonna tear this woman down? Is she gonna cry in the car, cry on the stage?
No.
Try to create friends and stop me.
Here's the thing. I'm not like. I've never done personals. Like, so when I think of personals, I think nobody else knows this. I'm exposing this to the audience. For me, I'm like, what is general knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Like whether or not it could even be like true in some facets. It's like, yo, this is a narrative out there. Let's play with that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a real cool spin. That's full of shit though. Because the reason why I'm not letting you slide with that is because you can get extremely disrespectful with public knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
You could just go on Instagram and be like,
I told Chrissy how much coke she was sniffing up. You know what I'm saying? The last battle. So it's like what is that? Okay, disrespectful? Oh yeah, it's getting disrespectful then. Oh yeah. From a 1 to 10. From a 1 to We up there. It's upstairs.
He was
If
trying to
if that's disrespectful, it's upstairs. It's upstairs. Yeah.
I expect that because you know I'm not going to be the most
Absolutely.
respectful person in the
Yeah,
building.
you know.
And that's what I was about to ask you. If you look back at your 3 rounds, because you're done writing at this point, like you mentioned that, do you feel like you dumbed down it all because it's a Christian rap, or do you feel like, nah, I'm violating this thing?
I don't care about none of that
Oh, damn.
at all. I was going to pray on Sunday and we did it. We moving on from that. But Saturday, it's lit.
Shalom, by the way. You feel me?
Yeah.
I basically just got
Working
one
on
more
Saturday.
question, because like I said, I've been interested since day one to see this matchup unfold. You know,
I seen it all the blogs. You always say this review for last. It's like body street hits. I'm like,
Yeah.
you always
I
say.
feel like we got something for everybody on this
For
card.
sure,
We got
for sure.
a matchup like this for obvious reasons. You got the bar fest, you got the main event, you got somebody returning, you got a grudge / closure battle with Will and Clean. So, but back to y'all. You know, I'm gonna ask everybody on the card this tonight. You know, it's $1,000 up for body of the night. Is that possibly gonna come out of this matchup? Well, I mean, obviously y'all haven't heard each other's material, but how do you feel about your shit? Is it that wicked where you could expect to drag somebody with your
My shit
rounds
is
tomorrow?
wicked. But I would never want to, I haven't seen him get bodied, so it'd be kind of weird for me. When I've never seen nobody get bodied, I feel weird saying somebody's going to get bodied.
Okay,
So-
that's respectful.
Even though I know that I have the capability to do it with my material, I'm not going to say I expect it from this battle unless he chokes, then it's something that's the guaranteed way that I know I'm going to get it. But besides that, I think we'll have more of a classic than a body. But I also think that it's going to be a clear ass fucking winner. One of our angles is going to work better over the other, and that's just going to be it.
All I heard is that
I work for a body. I work
she
for a
said
body.
one of our angles.
Yeah.
So all I heard, y'all can say I'm hyping it. All I heard is there's gonna be a partner battle where we all gonna be like, oh shit. That's all I heard this whole time when she said that.
Hey,
Now, one of our strategies, let me put it
Hey,
like that. One of our
strategies,
strategies is going to
angles,
work better over
we
the
got
other.
'em.
Let me not say English. Strategy.
We got
One of
'em.
our strategies is going to work better over the other.
And
And we
your-
both type going, we both have bars, so it's going to work one over the other.
And your thoughts on the extra bag
I
going
roll
up
for
for
a
body
body.
of the night?
I roll for a body.
You roll for a body.
Yeah, I roll for a body. Yeah, extra $1,000 be kind of nice, right?
Alright. Well, like I told everybody on the card, man, I'd happily keep the shit in my pocket, but look, if somebody earns it, they earn it. I want to see a soul lifted, so y'all make sure y'all go to rarebreedent.com, get your tickets and live pay-per-view. Be in the building, doors open 12 o'clock, live stream, and the show starts at 1 p.m. It's up there. And the way these two look, might be stuck there.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.